Hello. Hope your day is going well. Nice and warm with a bit of a breeze where I'm at. Let's pull a message for the collective today, Spirit. Timeless message. And if it doesn't resonate, don't force it to fit. Just leave it behind. It's all good. I feel like this one wants to come out. Is there anything? Oh, okay, we got two more coming out here. Let's see what we have today. So we've got 3 cards came out for your message today. We've got the Emperor, the Four of Cups, and Death. Let's look into it. So with the Emperor here, sitting up on his throne, he is definitely sitting here with an air of confidence, a stoic look on the face. I'm noticing the skulls of ram heads on the 4 corners here. I feel like this is some conquest. I feel like he feels like he earned his place here. And I'm also getting another sense of balancing the spiritual with the material. He's holding the Ankh in one hand and a solid gold ball in the other hand, representing, he's feeling solid with everything he's achieved and gained thus far. And I'm also noticing the decoration on the robe on the shoulder here. And I'm feeling like it's a message of like having a chip on the shoulder, having like confidence is one thing, but having like a chip on the shoulder attitude about things is another. And also the chippiness of the mountains in the background. He's sitting up there though, like, oh, yep, that's me. And I'm also drawn to this knee kind of showing there. Like, yeah, I'm not afraid to show it either. I got the toot, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I am it. But again, the Ankh in the hand, I think it's signifying recognize the balance between the spiritual and the material, like we're not always as in control as we like to think. Time, for example. Anyways, now going on to 4 of Cups, very defiant to this offering coming in from Spirit, not wanting to look at it, maybe going back to the Emperor and like thinking you know everything already. You think you know how things need to get done. And, you're staring at these 3 empty cups here, like, well, they're empty. I tried. They're empty. Can't do anything now. Not going to try. Very defiant, closed off body language here, closed off to messages, and Spirit's coming in all fluffy with the cloud in the hands offering you this cup. Like, dude, it's right in your face here. Check it out. Take it. Take it. Fill it up. There's different ways to fill it up. I'm going to help you out. Take it. And leading us into death, an ending of something, an ending, maybe an ending of ignoring or not wanting to, decisively accept gifts from Spirit. And that way of thinking that you are the one that's doing everything. Spirit's always there helping you out. Spirit has your back. And that cycle of thinking and open up to new ways to receive. We've got the wheel up here again today. Cycle on through it. And the knight riding in on the horse, the horse is kind of trotting now, stomping over this exhaustion that's been going on. Younger self over here, hopeful with, I'm not sure if that's fruit, eating some fruit. Looks like it might be eating an apple down there. That could be meaningful for someone, I'm hearing. And also, I feel like this is really related a lot to yesterday's message. So if you didn't see that one, go check it out. That would have been day 11 of 30 in the playlist. But it is going back to that traveling, right? And that message was about balancing as well material and spiritual things, but also more so your actions, like always focusing on work and not enough with entertainment, play, leisure activities, traveling, that kind of thing. And you see down in here, there's people getting ready to board the boat, after this conquest, cycle through, go over to the boat, and we've got the flowing water, the sun rising. I'm seeing it as rising up over this flowing water. Everything's flowing on in at the end of this cycle, or as part of this cycle. I'd say cycle is always continuous, right? And there's a golden figure. It looks like it could be representative of spirit. I think letting you know, I am here. Come on. Get into the flow. Get back into the flow over here. Okay? Enjoy it. So let's see how my interpretation today compares with the general meanings that I have found online. And whichever resonates, take it. And if it doesn't, then just leave it. It's all good. So for the Emperor, the interpretation here says the Emperor represents an older man who is good in business and usually wealthy. The Emperor is a solid, stable man. He's powerful, grounded protector, but also can be rigid and stubborn. So I think that chip on the shoulder vibe would apply there that I picked up on. This could be a father figure type or an older man you're romantically involved with. Oh, right. There was something about the death card that I had gotten. I picked up a little bit of a love vibe. Oh, right. There's someone down here is like looking smitten with the new vibe of the night coming in here after the end of this cycle or entering this new cycle. Just wanted to backtrack there a bit. Sorry, back to the Emperor. The Emperor is a hard taskmaster and has little time for fun and frivolity. I believe I pronounced that correctly. So yeah, picking up on that vibe yesterday and into today, balance out, work and fun time. The Emperor card could indicate that a father figure in your life was authoritarian, and that while he had your best interests at heart, he may have struggled to show affection. It indicates a wise older man who will give you solid advice, which, if you follow it, will lead you in the right direction. Okay. Signifies the Emperor signifies the dominance of logic over emotion and of the mind over the heart. Okay, so maybe that's more what the Ankh and the golden ball vibe was. But that's not the flow of the reading I had. So sorry, I lost my spot here. It signifies that concentration, structure, stability, and focus is required if you want to make your ideas and dreams a reality. So let's see what the comparison is to the Four of Cups with my interpretation to this online one. It's tarotguide.com. In a general context, the Four of Cups tarot card can represent missed opportunities, remorse, or regret. I wasn't really getting, no, I guess I kind of was actually. When, you know, with the way the Three of Cups, the way the look at the Three of Cups, like, oh, okay. Continuing on. It can also indicate that you are feeling bored or disillusioned with your life. You may be focusing on the negative, which is where I was going with that, staring at the Three Cups on the ground, or feeling like the grass is greener on the other side. You may feel like you've lost your passion and motivation. And it comes with a warning, this card, to be mindful of the opportunities and offers available to you. You may be inclined to dismiss them as insignificant, but you could realize later that they would have led on to amazing things. I mean, it's always good to be cautious and think things through when making decisions. It can also represent feeling nostalgic, daydreaming, or fantasizing. I feel like it would, in this reading, it's showing like a focus on what was and didn't happen and ignoring like the opportunity here. I mean, this one might not even be the right one, but it could lead to something else. And you're just being really closed off to it. So for the death card, it generally does not mean physical death. Now, I did paraphrase this online interpretation as it was quite lengthy and wordy. So a lot of it I did switch into my own words here. This card usually signifies spiritual transformation and a time of change and new beginnings. It suggests to try to embrace the change as a fresh start. This card can also signify the need to let go of old issues and beliefs and move forward in a positive direction. And I've seen that there, all that hard work and exhaustion, time to like get past that into the flow towards the sunrise, if possible travel. That's my interpretation of this reading today. So let's see, where was that? Did I say this? This card can also signify, yes, I did, the need to let go. So me repeating that, need to let that go. This card may give a like, whoa, what the heck, man, vibe when you first see it, but it is ultimately a positive meaning for new beginnings. Okay, so as I went to put the deck of cards back into the holder, I was drawn immediately to the card on the bottom, and I was told, mic back up, and you need to add this in to the message. So the bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. So yeah, going back to the Four Cups, ignoring the offering, like the imagery, you can't make it up, dude. The hands with the wings, hand and the wings, you know? Same. Is there water on this one? Oh, I felt like he was sitting beside some water, but anyways, there is water here peppered with, I don't know if it is lily pads or landmarks, but either way, the bottom card message is saying, don't be so closed off to this new offer coming in for this new beginning, because this could mean your cup runneth over. Receive, be open to receive, open up and receive what's for you. Okay. I think that's pretty straightforward, but we can check out the online interpretation. In general context, the Ace of Cups signifies new beginnings, usually in terms of love, empathy, compassion, and happiness. I'm getting the happiness vibe here. It indicates you will be feeling happy, positive, and good about yourself. Now is a great time to begin new friendships and get out there and socialize. People will be very receptive, kind, and friendly to you with this card appearing. It can also be an indication of good news or celebrations coming your way. I feel like it's the latter there. But I mean, hey, it's always good to meet some new people on your vibe and chat it up. You can always leave if it's not actually vibing. But yeah, went into the Ace of Cups there. Open up, receive that